know why, but you are watching the Madness Comic Network. Are you mental?
Beyond the world we know is a place where reality bends and time stands still. A place where legends, fairy tales, and nightmares are real. A world where legends are born and destinies collide. Alice has spent her life lost in an interdimensional rift known as Wonderland, and it forged her into a deadly bounty hunter. With her ancient clockwork guardian Big Tin by her side, they hunt the things that stalk the shadows of Wonderland. Alice Lost in Wonderland, issues 1 and 2 launch May 6 on Kickstarter. Follow along at GoMrFish.com.
Yeah, follow along at GoMrFish.com. And we will be launching that book right here on Madness on Tuesday. I'm looking forward to that. Can't wait. As always, my boy Dave is here with me.
Hi, Pops.
How you
How
doing?
are
man?
you? How are you?
It's all action, buddy. It's all action.
How's it?
I had a little announcement to make before we get started. We'll be on the road next weekend. So I probably won't have anything with me to show up.
True.
Okay. Now, if we can get a wonderful guest to come out and join you, I would be able to, like produce the show. I'll still have my equipment with me,
Yeah.
but I'm not taking a bunch of comic books over there so pit bulls can eat
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
them.
You'll have your hands full just doing everything else.
Yeah. I don't need something else to worry about while I'm over there.
Absolutely not.
So we will try to book a guest to join
Right.
you. You have somebody with you to show off stuff.
Yeah.
Probably easiest if we pick a topic for it and try to get people to come out. Anything going on next week or whatever, we'll figure it out. But yeah,
Okay.
myself, I can be here, but I can't I won't have nothing to show.
Well, I've got something, Pops.
You do? Wait, you didn't send me a link, an eBay link.
No,
Oh,
I forgot. I apologize.
I see.
But
I was going to let you. Yeah, I was going to let you. Go ahead. I see all them silver spoons on that spinner rack.
This is my new. This is my new spinner rack.
That's beautiful.
Isn't it nice?
Now, did you load it with stuff you wanted to be able to display, or did you load it with stuff you want to read?
Both.
Both? Okay, cool. Good answer.
Both. All these are comics that I'm keeping and not selling. So this is part of my personal collection.
Beautiful.
So what do you think of those?
Carrie wants to know where Maya is. Maya!
She's asleep. She's asleep at the moment, actually, Pop. She's downstairs asleep, which is unusual.
That'll only last
till she knows. She might join us before the end of the show. You never know.
Yeah, as soon as she hears my voice, she'll be up. You know that. Maya!
So, I only got this on Wednesday this week. So it's only taken 8 months to get it. So that's quite a while.
10 minutes to build it and 15 to load it, huh?
Well, it actually just came in 2 pieces. It came with the base, which is it's on 5 casters on the base, which is all right. Means I can just about wheel it about. The main part is all in one, and it's 11 pockets high, by the way, from top to bottom. So that's 44 slots altogether. So I've calculated it probably holds 200 plus comics when it's full up.
That's pretty good.
So that's not bad. I'm very, very pleased with it, Pops. And it only cost me £200, not the 700 and odd it was going to be.
How do you work that out?
I don't know. It just ended up being that way, because I think the guy, when he placed the order, that is how much he thought they were going to be. Don't know why, but I paid him a £200 deposit last September, and that covered the rack, so didn't have to pay any more.
Nice.
Well, I think I've got a bargain. You're
gonna buy more of them? Are you gonna buy more, Dave?
More what?
More spinner racks.
No, I'm just having the one. No.
Okay.
I don't have anywhere else to put another one, Pops. I mean, this one is actually going to be going back into the corner behind where the rack is just now. So it's just kind of out here because I've got stuff behind at the minute.
Don't put it so far back there that we can't see it.
Oh, you'll still see it. Right. If you can see those white boxes to this side, yeah. So that's where it's going to be. It's going to be basically where those white boxes are. So don't worry, you'll still see it. It just won't be as close as it is now.
Very nice. Very nice.
But I'm very, very pleased with it, Pops.
You know why we're here, people. We're here to talk about comics, talk about stuff we have in our collection. I think I'm going to start today, Dave. I was
just going to suggest that. I have 2 stacks.
And I want to start the day off, especially since Carrie's here in the chat, with a unboxing. That means we have to get out the knife.
Yep.
Actually, I really don't even need the knife on this. It's got one of them easy open ones.
Oh, right.
Here we go. Now, we have a friend, Mr. Brett Giuliano, that does the Dust Bunny Mafia. I got the wrong screen up. Come on, Pops, get the screen up there. Jeez. All right, hold on. let's get this right. Okay. Brett Giuliano, who does the Dust Bunny Mafia.
Mm-hmm.
This is what was it called? Based on a true story, Dust Bunny Mafia stories. And of course, you can see he signed it, and I love that.
Yep.
Brett, you're awesome. But this was not what he was sending me. This was a bonus on top of this other thing that he did.
Mm.
It's Rocky.
Yeah.
It's Rocky as a gangster. Is that cool or what?
That is very good, isn't it?
That is so awesome. It's Rocky as a gangster.
That's pretty good, that.
Yes, yes. It's beautiful. Brett, thank you so much, man. And yes, this adds to my Dust Bunny collection too. I wasn't expecting that. I have a deck of cards. I have a couple of the books now. My Dust Bunny collection grows as well. I love it.
Nice.
Now, some of you may have seen earlier that I was posting about Mr. Starlin right here.
Hmm.
Mr. Starlin is going to be at Hall of Heroes Comic-Con right down the road at the end of the month. And you know me, I always go to Hall of Heroes and Grand Rapids.
You do?
With my press credentials, and I have a great time. I got to meet Jim Shooter at Hall of Heroes Comic-Con. And now I get to meet Jim Starlin at Hall of Heroes Comic-Con.
Nice.
This is awesome. And I'm sitting here and I've got so much. I got the Infinity Gauntlet and Infinity War and Infinity everything, right?
Mm.
How do you choose what you're going to have Mr. Starlin sign? Because you probably can't afford to have the whole stack signed, right? So I'm thinking I'm definitely going to have him sign this, which is Thanos Infinity Revelation. And this is an Andy Smith. Guys, we all know Andy. He's, prevalent in the YouTube networks. So I'm going to get Jim sign it, and then someday, hopefully, I get Andy sign it too. But there is a ton of stuff, guys, that Mr. Starlin has been involved in over the years when it comes to Thanos and Warlock, right? So Starlin and Ron Lim, the Thanos quest. Right? So I have this stack of stuff, man. I'm not sure what's going to get signed. I mean, look, you got the Marvel Age.
Yeah.
Thanos quest, the original story, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then you got the weird ones, the lenticular cover.
Oh, yeah. I remember that one.
Star Wars, you got Doom and Thanos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Might be that one. Who knows what I'm going to have dude sign? Thanos Power Cosmic. It's just like one after another, guys. Infinity Crusade. And I'm leaning toward definitely having him sign at least one Thanos and one Warlock.
Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense.
Yeah, I'm thinking of having him, but obviously some of these we've got both direct and newsstand.
Mm-hmm.
I
think I'd get the direct one signed myself if I had a choice or two.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, we have number 2. Only number 2, we only have one way. We only have with the cat box there.
Right.
Right. But like I said, it's going to be, I'm going to have a hard time deciding what I'm going to go get signed.
You certainly are.
Mr. Starlin, because he's been involved. Oh, look. Got the not for resale.
Ah.
The not for resale number 3.
Right.
I
don't think I've ever seen a box that says not for resale like that.
I've only seen them on a couple of things like Wizard exclusive, stuff like that.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But yeah,
You don't often see them on a Marvel comic, though.
no, not often. So, you know, like I said, I got this whole Infinity Gauntlet thing, and there is the lenticular of the Infinity Gauntlet with the Guardians of the Galaxy on one cover,
Mm-hmm.
and Infinity Gauntlet #1 on the other. You do. Pretty cool. I just have a ton of this kind of stuff, guys, because I loved Thanos and Warlock and all that stuff back then. I'll probably get this one signed for sure. Infinity Gauntlet #1. Then you got the Infinity War #1. I've got a couple copies of this, so I'll probably get one of those signed as well. It's just like you said, it's going to be hard to decide. I go through all this stuff, but I think this one, Jim Starlin's Cosmic Guard, you guys might not know about that. That was a diamond.
Yeah, it's one I've not heard of myself.
Yeah, that was a diamond book. So, I mean, I've got some obscure Starlin stuff too. I'm gonna, definitely have something for him to sign. Definitely a few things. And those True Believer people, Thanos the First. Look.
Yeah.
That's Drax and the brothers.
Yeah, that's from Iron Man, isn't it? Iron Man 55, was it?
Yes.
56, something like that.
Yes, from the ancient Iron Man books. And then, of course, you had the Rebirth, Thanos Rebirth, right?
Yeah.
And Surfers and that. And this was a Buy Me Toys comic that I got for free because they're cool over there. Well, places that if I am going somewhere to buy books, that's where I'm going, basically. Yeah. And that's pretty much it for this one. Like I said, I was really not prepared. Didn't know what I was going to do today.
I never know what I'm going to do any of the time.
Well, I mean, it's May 4th, and everybody's all about Star Wars today. And I'm like,
well, yeah, true.
Didn't we just show off Star Wars not that long ago, though?
Yeah, we probably did.
I mean,
you did.
I feel like I did. So I was like, how about we show off space, but it don't necessarily have to be Star Wars.
Well, that's it. I mean, I've got some more Star Trek.
And Infinity Wars and all that. We'll keep it wars and we'll keep them in the stars, but we're going to leave Luke at home today.
That's it.
All right.
Do you want to have a quick break?
Yeah, let me play a quick ad and then we will get on to the next one. Let's see. Okay. What did I play? I played that one. I did not play this one. Everybody check out Zaf Addicts. I definitely love the guitar jam and that.
Yeah, it's good, that.
Yeah,
I like the music. I was just reading one of Kerry's comments, before the one about the nice rack.
Oh yeah.
That one.
Only in comics.
Only in comics. That's it.
And they'll still be tough. And the thing is you'll hear it both for boobs and not for boobs.
That's it. Just turning it around slightly just to get the glare of the light off.
What's up, Grey Wolf? Good to see you, brother.
Yeah. Now, I'm just going to show you something before I start, Pops. This is something I copied back in 1974. So we're talking 51
I was
years.
11 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to show you this. I've got a photocopy of the panel I copied, and the drawing is underneath. So I'm just going to show you this. It's the only drawing I've ever done.
Beautiful.
What do you think? So that's the original panel.
Peter, Mary Jane, and Osborne. Eh?
It's Gwen Stacy, actually.
Oh, Gwen. I'm sorry. Gwen.
It's Gwen, Harry, and Peter Parker. Yeah. And that was my rendition of it.
You know, I always thought that Mary Jane and Gwen looked too much alike.
Yeah, I mean, the only difference is that I think Gwen had a hairband like across the top.
I mean, the hair color, but I mean, just the way the body shape, everything was almost exactly the same.
Yeah, like, I suppose it was really.
You know,
but I just thought I'd show you this.
That's badass, bro. I
like it's the only drawing I've ever done in my life, and it was a copy, not an original. Now, talking of originals. It was Free Comic Book Day yesterday. Well, it was here anyway. The first Saturday of May. So I went along to my local nearby comic shop a few miles away, and one of my favourite artists was there called Tim Perkins, who I've seen a few times. And this is one of the drawings he did for me.
Oh, now see, we've had Tim on the show before.
Yes, we have in the past. That's right. Yes. Well, this is an original drawing that he did.
And who in the chat knows who that is? Who?
Yeah, who knows who this is?
Who?
I'll go a bit closer.
You get Pop's brownie points. First person to answer correctly gets brownie points.
Yeah, that's it.
So they can be cashed in later.
Does anybody know who this is? Who this character is? Obviously, it's his own representation of the character.
Come on, somebody's got to know. Somebody knows.
I'm sure somebody does.
I know.
So there's that one, and I think you'll get this one quite easy.
Yeah, I know who that one is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
And he signed it for me as well.
That is beautiful.
It's not bad, is it?
No, that's beautiful. I love it.
Go.
Yes, if you guess correctly, Carrie, I will boot Zaft once purely for entertainment. But you have to know who it is. You got to know who it is.
And I also bought this off him as well. How about that?
Ooh, Darcy. Ooh.
How about that?
Very nice.
And he signed it again.
I love it.
It's nice, that, isn't it?
Very nice. Come on.
He didn't draw he didn't draw this yesterday, but he drew those other two yesterday.
Right.
I think it only took him about 10 minutes to draw that one. Not bad at all. And I also bought this yesterday as well.
Lou! It's Lou and Ed, huh?
You've got Lou Ferrigno at the front, and then you've got two other representations at the back.
Yeah, this is like the Ed Norton version, the Lou Ferrigno version, and that other guy, Mark, what's his name?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
The guy who was in the Avengers movie.
Oh yeah. But I quite like the way it's been composed. The whole picture looks quite good. Quite big.
Mm-hmm. Lou is the only one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So I just thought I'd show you those before I start. But you might like to see those, Pops. So I'm going to carry on with some more Star Trek. Now, I don't think I've shown these. I've lost track a bit. So if
Yeah, I think
anything,
are those still? We moved into volume 2, right?
well, this is issue 13. So did I show this one? Right.
Yeah.
Bear with me a minute. I think I went slightly skew somewhere here, so just bear with me. We just see where we got up to. I think we got up to about. Let's try this one. See if that one looks familiar. Does that look familiar?
Well, see, it's hard because I don't remember. I don't remember the ones I showed up, so it's hard to
All right.
just go with it, Dave.
Well,
Just go
all
with
I'm gonna say is, Pops, when you get a bit older, you know, your memory starts to go.
Hey, it's Star Wars Day. Look at the
Yeah.
Star books.
It is a star book. Yeah,
We're
absolutely.
showing you all the space books except Star Wars on
Yeah.
the 4th, right?
Yeah,
Everything but.
just for a change. There's Harry Mudd.
Yes. I
Harry
love him.
Mudd.
I love that guy.
The Return of Harry Mudd. That one. What else have we got? Yeah, I think I went up to issue 50. I'm pretty sure I did. I'll just check that one out. Yeah, I think some of them fell back in front of the box again, so that's why I got a bit confused. That's number 50 anyway. Quite a nice cover, that. Quite like that cover. It's 51. Hell in a handbasket.
Damn it. That one got me. Woo. Whoa.
Looks like the devil. Quite like the title of that one on the cover. Instead of his dad, Jim, it's your dad, Jim. Return of Finnegan. Next one. Next one. Number 56.
See, those are the ones I like the best.
Yeah.
The ones that show the Enterprise or whichever ship, Voyager, whatever. But the covers that put the ship up there and then give us the crew, not them all getting beat up or whatever. You know what I mean?
Well, that's it. It sort of like gathers your interest, doesn't it?
That's the sell. You're showing me the ship and the crew. That's what, especially for new people that aren't Star Trek fans, they're going to see that ship and that's going to be, the look.
This is Wildstorm.
Yes, I do have those. I think I showed those off a couple weeks ago.
I think you did.
So yeah, I'm just over here separating a couple of those Starlin books that I know I'm going to want to get signed.
Yeah.
From the rest of them.
That's it.
Also planning to do something else kind of special that weekend. We haven't for sure nailed down the details yet, but I'm hoping to be playing golf as Dante
Right.
that weekend
Mm-hmm.
in character on camera.
Oh.
Oh,
That should be
yes.
fun.
Yes, that will
That
be
should
different.
be fun.
Because I don't know if Dante can even golf,
Right.
right?
Yeah. Well, it'll be fun finding that one out, won't it?
Well, it's like there's somebody else who might be here that weekend, and we will be both of us in character.
Yeah.
We're going to go play a round of golf and take Brad, my cameraman, along with us, and
Mm-hmm.
just have some fun, man. You know?
Yeah. Why not? You might as well. Well, it's May Day, Bank Holiday Monday here tomorrow, by the way. Over
And
here.
what do y'all celebrate on May Day?
Going round dancing round a pole, apparently back in the olden days.
You see, it's like, but nobody ever tells us really what they were celebrating.
Even I don't know what they were celebrating.
And to this day in America, there's hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of bars where girls dance around poles all day long.
All right.
So every day is May Day in America, bro.
I suppose it is, Pops. Yeah. I suppose it is.
Just depends what club you go to, man. That's all, right? Liberals, Grey Wolf said liberals celebrate the Bolshevik Revolution on May Day. Lou as the Hulk was truer to character. The Hulk in Marvel movies is the Timu version. Looks okay, but come across like Arnie did in that movie he did with DeVito. Look, Mark Ruffalo's Hulk is horrible. Ed Norton's Hulk was all right.
Yeah.
Mark Ruffalo's Hulk is horrible because they just turned him into the whiny boy and everything, right? The guy who's afraid to turn into the Hulk, and they just turned him into whiny Banner.
Mm-hmm.
Puny Banner is the Hulk calls him. They actually turned dude into Puny Banner, and it's horrible.
Yeah, right.
Grey Wolf says hello to Carrie over there in the chat. Now, see, I'll be honest with you guys. As much as I love the original Star Trek and I like Next Generation, but out of all of the spin-offs, Voyager is my favorite because it's more true to form as far as Star Trek, a ship out there on its own, no backup, out there in space encountering new stuff.
Yeah, I fully agree with you there.
That was why I like that. I don't care about the woman captain and all that dumb shit, man. If she can run the ship, she can run the ship. That's based on merit, guys. Everything in Starfleet was based on merit. I'm even reading a book right now where Kirk is being forced to take an admiralty rather than get command of another ship while they're retroing the Enterprise. And they're trying to put him behind a desk, right? And it's like, he's like, no. It's true to what Star Trek is being out in the ship exploring.
Absolutely.
That's what the job was, right? Yeah. So I wasn't a fan of Deep Space Nine, even when they went through the wormhole. Opening the wormhole just opened us up to enemies, and it wasn't exploration, it was war.
Well, that's it.
You see,
I quite agree.
So I wasn't a big fan of that one.
No,
but look, I mean, you got to try all the different things and gather the fans of the things that they're. There are some people that love Deep Space Nine because that was what it was. Starfleet actually in battle against others, right?
True. That's true.
Next Generation did it a little bit with the Borg, but a little bit with the Romulans, a little bit here and there. But you know what I mean? It was never like war forever. The Dominion felt like war forever over there.
At least Carrie's managed to explain the Mayday better than me. No comment there, Pops.
It used to be something girls did. You'd see stalls and food providers and maypole as each girl has a ribbon end and dances in a particular order to create patterns with the different ribbons.
That's it. Yeah.
So there was something they were actually trying to do. They weren't just dancing around a maypole. All right.
Yeah.
I've seen girls at the clubs doing intricate stuff too.
Hello, Squeaky.
Even with ribbons. Come on up, Maya. Where you at?
Coming up. Come on then.
Come on.
Come on. There she is.
Hi, Maya. What's up?
Here she is.
You're late.
Here she is.
You were like 40 minutes late, Kat.
She is late. I think she's only just waking up as well.
Nobody said you could have the day off. You had you had the day off last week.
What you doing? What you doing? Anyway, she's here. She's here.
That is our co-host, Maya. She always makes an appearance. She never says much.
No, she never says much, does she?
No, always makes an appearance, though. I'm sure she has some opinions about some of the comics we make, because sometimes she just leaves. I mean, some of the comics we talk about. You notice the times when she just like checks out, we're probably talking about something wasn't very good.
This is true.
Yes. All right. So I got one more stack, and it's kind of a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Okay.
It's
Are you going to play another trailer before you start?
Yeah, I think I got. I didn't play Levi's yet, right?
Yeah.
I got Levi's to play. Check it out.
In the heart of a major city, in a place raised to honor Earth's past protectors, the world will again learn, sometimes, superpowered intrigue doesn't stop at the grave. Galaxy Memorial Park, Volume 1, beginning crowdfunding Memorial Day 2025.
Yeah. Galaxy Memorial Park. Our boy Levi and JD Gunther. Good stuff, guys. That one's going to be really good. Okay, so I'm going to take this back to the stack. Okay, this first one is the thing I'm actually reading right now.
Right.
This is the one I'm reading right now. Mark Bolton, Mike McMahon, U.S. Assassin. And I'm not trying to do a review or anything, but this is really good. I'm enjoying it. I just want everybody to know I'm enjoying this book.
Mm-hmm.
Might be something you might like. Check it out. And come back here. Cover. Yeah, when I'm reading something, I try as soon as it comes out the bag, guys, it gets wrapped up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't sit here and get fingerprints all over anything. That way, if ever somebody does want it, they're going to get it in the best possible quality that I had it in.
Yeah, I always have all my collection bagged and boarded, as you can see behind me.
Yeah, I do not mess up anything, man. I try to take really good care of every single book comes through here. And I do read every book I get. All these boxes and stuff that you've seen behind me over the years, there's 7,000 books in this room. I'm pretty sure I've read every single one of them.
Wow.
A couple of them I forgot, had to go look at again because it's like, what was that story about? No, I'll take that back. There's a box of DC stuff I haven't even looked at. It's all that 90s DC.
Yeah.
I never looked at any of that. Okay, so J.C. Vaughn, Vampire PA, This Exit, vampire book. Yo, vampires. That's all. Tell them what I'm saying. It's vampires. Brendan Fram, Bran Fram, and Mark Wheatley, along with, Mr. Vaughn. And this one is signed by both the Frame brothers.
Right.
Cool, cool. Yep, it's signed by both the Frame brothers.
Nice.
Right. So that one I read and I liked it. And I really liked it. And then you got this one. Chuck Dixon, Richard Meyer, Matt Barr. Now, I cannot see a more unlikely trio working on a book. I'm just gonna say it, but it's pretty good. I liked it. I was pretty impressed. From Vietnam vets to Nam ninjas, yes, they train. It's kind of funny. It's got the whole training montage, their development into badasses, but it was pretty good. And I love Chuck Dixon's writing, so the story to me is always going to be the first thing that matters, because without a good story, you're not going to have me back for the next one.
This is very true.
And then our lovely friend over at Flip Frickin' City Magazine. Look at that. Huh? Christy, I know you're watching over there on film. See? I know you're watching. Yes. That is a very nice show off. And you know why? Because we love Flip City. Look at that Joker. Look at that Joker. Joker 2, the musical. Pennsylvania, Little Woke World. Our favorite kitty. It's karaoke time, yo. Look, we love what they're doing at Flip City. Not just because of the collaborations that we're doing. This book is freaking good, okay? If you like the satire, the Mad Magazine, the Crack Magazine, the Crazy, if you liked those books, you will love this. That's all. And so many people did. Those books sold immensely back in the day. What? What? Holy crap! She's over on it. She's on a tangent over here. May Day is to mark summer beginning. May 1st began protesting for worker rights in the 18th. Look, I didn't ask for a history lesson for me. I just wanted to know what they were dancing, why they were dancing around the pole. That's all. Why? Wanted to know why, and you told me what they were doing, but I still really don't know why. And May 5th is May 5th and May 6th. They're just 2 days after May 4th.
I think Big Ears, by the way, is a reference to Prince King Charles.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So everybody, right now on the Meg.tv website, there's a poll that you can go and vote on art that will be in this book, and you can vote on which one is the funniest, and it will be the feature, the winner. And there's a couple prizes that go along with winning. But go vote. The Meg.tv. There's a little thing right there. It says Flip City Poll. Click on it. Look at those 7 pieces of art. One of them's going to make you laugh. That's the one you vote on. All right? There we go. Now I'm going to go back to what am I going to have Mr. Starlin sign?
Yeah.
Okay. We got this Marvel Premiere Warlock. It's number 2. It's not number 1, but it's, it's a beautiful book in very nice condition for being as old as it is. I could see getting that one signed. Or we could just do the 30th anniversary Warlock number 1. Before the Infinity Gauntlet, there was Warlock. Right?
Yeah. She's winking at me from the floor now. What are you doing?
And this is one of them 90s shiny covers. Remember that
I used to have that one. I've sold it now, but I used to have it.
Now, the direct edition with the newsstand barcode. I love it. So that one's a possibility. And then this one, because of the guys on the cover, I mean, come on, it's got Thanos there, you know. I might have him do this one because it is both Warlock and Thanos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that might be a nice one to get signed.
Yeah. And then, of course, you know, more Warlock. This was the Blood and Thunder, during the Blood and Thunder mess, right? This is part 7 of the Thor Blood and Thunder story. So it's issue 7 of the Warlock Chronicles, but it was also part 7 of the Blood and Thunder story. So, and that was like a crossover, I'm pretty sure. It crossed over everything. The Aftermath, Warlock, and the Infinity Watch. See, there's a whole bunch of options here, man, and there's no way I'm going to be able to afford to get this all signed. There's another one. See, we got that one both in direct and newsstand as well. So then there is the Infinity Watch number 2. This was the Gathering of the Watch, where you get Drax and everybody all together. The little dwarf dude, everybody. And that is also that cover. Again, newsstand and direct. And there's some more. Infinity Watch, Infinity Watch, Infinity Watch. I didn't know I had so many of those in this stack. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of Infinity Watch. I won't be even think now that one maybe. That one because of Drax and Thor. Like about to get in a fight. I might put that one aside. But yeah, guys, this kind of stuff, when somebody like Jim Starlin or Jim Shooter, like when Jim Shooter came to town, I had no idea that he was going to be there signing for free until I had already gotten there. And it was like I had to go grab something. Or no, wait a minute. I did find out like right before, and I didn't have really time to search for anything. I grabbed my Secret Wars 8 and out the door I went. Like I found out like right before going to the con that Shooter was going to be there signing for free. And it was like, oh my God, what am I going to take? And I think I put out in the group real quick, right? You know, what should I take? And everybody's like, Secret Wars 8. I was like, all right, well, I already got Zek on it, so that'd be cool to get Shooter on that too. And when I got to the con, I'm like looking around at all the vendors, and I'm trying to find anybody who has Jim Shooter stuff set aside because he's right over there signing for free.
Wow.
The vendors could have made a killing.
They could.
I took the time to separate anything to make it easy on the fan walking up. Hey, man, what do you got? That's Jim Shooter real quick. Anything? What do you got? Nothing. I don't know. You can go through that box over there. No, dude, I ain't got time to go through your box. Why didn't you separate this stuff and make it sell ready? You knew he was going to be here signing for free. All you vendors knew because it was a vendor that paid him to sign for free.
Right.
But nobody there had Jim Shooter stuff, right? So I got him to sign my press pass. And I got him to sign Secret Wars 8, but I didn't have time to go through and grab a bunch of stuff. And
so this time you're going prepared, just in case.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a little box of stuff for Mr. Starlin, but again, I don't know what he's charging. I probably won't be able to afford to get more than 1 or 2 things signed, if that. We'll see what happens. You know.
Yeah. You never know.
You got another stack, right? You got another stack, Dave?
Yeah, I have. I've got a few more, yeah.
All right. And I'm going to play you might recognize because I just showed one of these off.
Right. It's Flip City Magazine, The Parodies, Special Edition, with savage send-ups of The Walking Dead, Star Trek Picard, Stranger Things, The Mandalorian, Guardians of the Galaxy, and more from the first 4 years of Flip City. Get Flip City the Parodies free when you subscribe in print at flipcitymag.com. The world's best satire magazine, and never, ever woke.
Never, ever. Kitty, is that subscription and parodies deal still running? Because if not, we got to get you a new ad. I'm just not sure. Yes, and yes, Kitty, we are adding Atomic Annie to the network, and we're gonna give them the floor tonight, 10 o'clock. Let them do their thing on the madness. So that's what's happening. We're just adding another show to what we do. Mm-hmm. Actually, we're adding a few because Christian added his show last night to the network, and yeah, it's all action. We're gonna keep bringing you more and more good stuff. Right?
She's back. She's back.
Yeah, she's always back. Always back. Dave, it is your turn, dude.
It is.
And she's not gonna let you do a damn thing. Look at her. She's like, nope, my turn.
Your turn.
She says, my turn. Give me love, dude. Love you time.
Is it your turn? Is it?
Mm-hmm.
So this is an annual. Is it an annual? Yeah, it's an annual.
Yeah, look, she went, no, Star Trek, I'm out. I told you, pay attention to what you're showing off when she leaves.
I know, you're right. Yeah, she's off. She's definitely, well, she's actually just gone to the top of the stairs.
Hold up on that one right there, Dave.
Yeah.
I do believe that when I showed that one off a couple weeks ago, I put it aside. So I could read it.
All right.
Yeah, it's still sitting over there. I haven't read it yet.
I've never read this either, so there you go.
Well, I mean, I like cute.
Yeah.
So,
so that's it. This is annual number 2.
Riker. Mr. Smooth.
That's him. I quite like this cover. This is like a painted cover. Another annual. It's quite a nice cover. This one's from 1992 as well, so a few years old, isn't it? There's annual number 4. There you go. Annual number 5. It's like they're on the holodeck.
See, those are some of my favorite episodes.
Yeah.
Of Star Trek.
Yeah, they were quite good, those, weren't they?
Yes, some of them were the best ones.
This is like a sort of photo cover, I think, this one. And we've got Star Trek Special. Special collector's item, number 1. Spock's Day. Story about the cat.
Okay, so I don't know if I've ever asked you this, Dave. Who's your favorite Star Trek character?
I think it's got to be Data, to be honest.
I like Worf.
Yeah, Worf's all right as well, but I think it has to be Data for me.
I like her too. She's my favorite female. And so
Right.
I like Rose. She wasn't having it. She wasn't having Starfleet's bullshit.
That's true. She wasn't, was she?
She straightened Picard out on that whole Bajoran thing. It was funny, dude.
Yeah.
Like it. Great episode.
Just a little bit. And I think this will be my final one for today, which is
Pandora's
1995 special.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah. It's hard to believe that this is like 30 years old. 1995.
Dang.
Where has the time gone?
Yeah, we're getting way too old, Dave.
I know. Tell me about it. So that's my ending selection.
Cool. Good stuff as always, Dave.
I'm really liking my spinner rack though, Pops.
Yes, it looks good. I'm reading the chat over on Pilled right now. They're talking about a new show that we're kicking off tonight. So, yeah, Kitty, I'm gonna go have me a little meeting with Ghosty and Mal, and we're gonna see what's up. Hopefully, we'll get them in the studio and running tonight. That might be a good team to run a show out of BB Mucks in the future. Just a thought there, you know. I don't know for sure. We haven't really talked yet. I definitely want to bring them into the network. So stay tuned, baby. You know, this is what it's all about. Growth, making it bigger and bigger, making it too big to ignore, people. That's when we know we help you the most. It's too big to ignore. So keep hitting that share button. Keep tuning into our stuff. We appreciate you all, man. And let's see, we'll be back about 7 o'clock with 3 beer men and a hawk.
Very good.
Later, everybody.
See you next time and have a good weekend. Next weekend, Pops.
Oh, yeah. And next weekend probably won't be a show unless we can get a guest to come hang out with Dave. I'll be able to be here pushing buttons, but I won't be here. So I won't have anything to show off. Okay, I'll be on the road. I can show you pit bulls' butts and stuff, but that's all I have. That's all I have. So, you know, if we can get a guest to come out next week and join Dave and show off some stuff, that'd be super cool, man, because then we wouldn't have to postpone the show.
But otherwise, I will see you in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we got somebody next week, you'll see me next week too. If you just want to do a show with me just hanging out with you, we can still do it. I just won't have anything to show off. That's it. That's what I'm saying. So, you know, we can still do the show.
Well, like I say, you might be busy. I'm just thinking you might be busy.
Yeah, I'm going to be playing with dogs all weekend. So, when I go over there, all I do is play with dogs, man. This, you know, and I'm dog sitting. So,
anyway, you have a nice time anyway. Whatever you manage to do.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely have fun. I always do, but mostly I go over there and I just work and watch their house while they're out. You know, they'll be gone for like 5 days, some big concert in Ohio.
Right.
And yeah, I'll just be over there watching their house and taking care of the dogs and doing what I do every day. Right?
Yeah, that's it.
So tune in tonight, though. 3 Beer Men, Silverline, and Atomic Annie. It's going to be a good night of programming, as always.
Very nice.
Bye, everybody.
See you later, guys.
Peace.
Get ready, because this shit's about to get heavy.
I wanted to hit, dang it. How about we do some Slaughterville? Oh, yeah, this ends in like 2 days, guys. The Slaughterville BLC packs. You can get little packets of game expansion for the Slaughterville board game. Ends in a couple of days. Check this out. And y'all have a great evening. Peace.
See you later. Yeah. Bye for now.
Little president in his sandbox play, build a tower, make it stay. Digging deep through the golden sand, building the future with your hands. Tiny suits and shiny shoes, making plans and making news. Friends all gather to join along, in the sandbox they all belong. Little president from that play, every day a brand new day. Learning, growing your own way, in the great big sandbox that is the USA. The USA. Share your dreams with everyone, sandbox fun under the sun. Big ideas taking flight, with little Trump everything's bright. Dig a moat, build a wall, in the sandbox he stands so tall. Dream or dream, build or build, little Trump your heart's fulfilled. Little President Trump that play, every day a brand new day. Learning, growing your own way, in the great big sandbox that is the USA. Hooray, hooray, for the USA.
Tube and feel the vibe. Every show you crave right here live. Heroes and villains clash in the night. Madness Comic Network sets it right. Scroll through the list, find what you need. Epic battles and fast-paced speed. From capes to cosmic space delight. Tune in and watch your favorites ignite. On Facebook, share the thrill so grand. On X, the buzz across the land. Madness Comic Network all around. In every episode, joy is found. Uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends catch every twist and every turn. Madness Comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness Comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness Comic sets the groove. Click that button and subscribe. Catch the wave and ride the tide. Join the fun, join the craze. Madness Comic brightens days. Hey! New uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends. Catch every twist and every turn. Madness Comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness Comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness Comic sets the groove. Click that button and subscribe. Catch the wave